Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I am gonna do a quick review on the Charger Hellcat, and I got the Destroyer Gray for this. It's pretty close to the Destroyer Gray as I can get, so totally excited and pumped up about this because this is one of my dream cars. As you know, I have a Challenger. It's a V6, but I love it. I've been on so many road trips. I've been through Nevada, gone to Colorado with that car, but the thing I don't like about the Challenger and what gets really irritating is the door, getting in and out of the car. I know, right? Who complains about the door? I do, because as soon as you open it, it flies back, hits your leg, and I've actually got a nasty bruise on my leg just from the door flying back. The doors don't do that. So, so let's just do a funny, well, I wouldn't say funny, but vehicle control. So front right door. See how nice that is? Look at that. It's not really long and heavy and then bounces back and smashes your freaking leg. Yeah, that's totally important. So the Challenger, these doors are super light and they're not wide, so if it does come back and hit your leg, it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna be like a feather. It's amazing. I love it. I wish we can get this hood open, but I can't figure out why the hood doesn't open. Yeah, the trunk, and plus decent space in the trunk with the Charger. And so if you look at a Charger compared to a Challenger, you'll notice that it's more aerodynamic. Clearly, it's look at that. Look at the grooves on the side. It's all about top speed. I've seen in Texas. I've seen a Charger they put the only thing they changed on it. It's the same motor, everything. They just put different tires on it that were proven to handle 200-mile-an-hour speeds because safety. They didn't want their driver to die. So yeah, they changed the tires. That's it. And they even give you the link to order those tires. They're not much more expensive than what you can get normally, and it doesn't add any performance, any faster capabilities or any of that crap. It's not like they're putting 305s on it from the 275s like they have. But anyway, so they hit 206 with the wind, and they hit 204 without wind. So that's pretty incredible. I mean, to get a family car, a 4-door sedan that could hit over 200 miles an hour. I mean, wow. What are you gonna say, right? The other car that I'm stuttering like crazy today, it's annoying. The other car that I really like is the Chrysler 300. I've seen those, but you have to mod them up and beef up the motor and stuff. But I've seen those just fly by on the freeway when I've gone on road trips, and they look sharp. They look like you got money, even though they're not that expensive, which is nice. But we're talking about a Charger, so let's not talk about the 300. So what I like about this mod is it's identical to a Charger in real life. Everything on this car is what you would get in real life. So top speed is closer to 200. It was past 200. Right now, I don't think I'm going to hit it. Oh, we have to go to the ground. Oh, okay. There's just not enough room. There's all these cars, so that that doesn't help. Yeah, so close to 200. I think with this mod, with the power of 25, I can get it close to 200. Yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, so we might have to adjust that, because in reality, this car would hit 200. But we would need a lot of space to do that. Yeah, so we should do a 50. That'll get us closer to our goal. Oh, don't just blindly pull out in the street. Alright, let's see if we can do it. was close. There we go. Now we got some real stuff going on. 195. Oh man, we need a straighter road. There we go. Okay, so 398, 200. There we go. 202. That's more realistic. So yeah, pretty sweet, right? I mean, it's a great mod. I'm gonna put a link in the description for this, because everybody who plays GTA 5 should have this. You think you'd stop if I pulled out? Oh, good citizen, because most of the time they don't. But you know what? Don't be one of those people who like sees you coming up at like 55 and then just pulls out right in front of you, expecting you to just stop immediately. It is so frustrating. I had that happen to me yesterday, going to Eugene. I was getting on the highway, and like this guy literally just pulls out as slowly as possible when we're going 65. And of course we're on the freeway, but he like pulls off onto the freeway from the shoulder and almost plows into us. That was a great experience. And then we had another guy in an Acura that was cutting people off and flying up behind a semi on the right, and then cutting a person off on the left. And I was just envisioning like a ball of flames occurring in front of us. But luckily that didn't happen. But he did get pulled over. It was not that long. I think it was like 2 miles ahead when we caught up. The cop had him pulled over. I don't know how fast he clocked him at, but at one point I am pretty darn sure he was going 120 plus. Like, it was moving. So yeah, in real life, don't go flying around people like that. It's just dangerous. Unless you're like up at like 2 a.m. and you're on I-5 and there's nobody on the road, then I can totally justify that. It's like, okay, well, you know what? There's absolutely no one on the road except for me. So the only person I'm endangering right now is myself. And, you know, most police officers would agree with you. Be like, okay, that's circumstantial. That's, what do they call that? That's environmental. They look at the environment and what's around you, and they base, like, your criminal charges off of that. So, like, I had a buddy who, I think he was doing 147 or something like that, but it was like 1 a.m. The cop caught up with him at one point because he slowed down and didn't see him coming, and the guy, I guess, had really good dims, but comes flying up, lights him up, pulls him over, and says, "I'm gonna write you up for a ticket for $99," and then gives him $490 ticket. But he's like, "I clocked you at 140 something, but there's nobody on the road, so, just slow it down." And then he gave him a ticket for 400 and something bucks. I'm like, you know how lucky you are? Because in Oregon, if you over 100, it's a felony, and the cop has every right to just impound your car and then take your license away. So, yeah, just think about that. But anyway, this is GTA 5, so we don't really have to worry about that. I'm surprised a cop hasn't noticed us. We've been flying at 200 miles an hour. Wow, look at that. It's so muddy. Ugh, yuck. So anyway, specs. 6 caliber Brembo brakes. This has got 275s on it. I believe it is dual tipped, so I guess that's a quad, isn't it? Quad tip. But it's a straight pipe it's 2 pipes to a straight, and then straight to the motor. It's got a functional middle scoop, and then 2 exit ports that excess heat will leave. The thing about the Charger, it doesn't have the open air hole in the fog light like the Challenger does, but it's got extra intake everywhere, so it makes up for that by that. Plus aerodynamics, it's gonna keep cool. As far as the interior goes, this, I believe, is the... am I saying that right? Alcantara? I need to look that up. The leather also has some of that cheap plastic, but the leather mixed in with the stitching, so it looks nice. Touchscreen. Really cool gauges. you know, I don't. This mod for some reason, the gauge is at 160. This should be 200. Yeah. Need the. Whoa, why is the car? Is it make? Oh wow, that's cool. It's hilarious. I can just. I'm kind of like on this little groove bouncing around. That's nice. So. So actually, I wonder if I go into, because the mod, it allows you to modify it. So I wonder. Let's look. Engine skirt, engine sound. I don't see it. Is there a dashboard? Well, the other thing would be bonnet, but I think bonnet is, yeah, Hellcat bonnet. So, fenders. Oh, I didn't want that. I guess I'll add that too. Alright, so I don't see it. It didn't look like you can change it. So that part of the mod, they need to do better. Oh, ew. Oh no. No, 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 no. I'm not about having that on there. That's, well, it's not bad. It's just, it isn't. This is definitely their Hellcat spoiler. Like, I want it to be real. Okay, so yeah, so I wonder if that changed it when I added all performance. Nope, still 160. That's the Scat Pack 160. Actually, no, it's not. That's the RT. I believe the Scat Pack is 180. But anyway, so this mod, you can get it on GTA5mods.com. GTA-5mods.com, I believe. Or is it GTA 5 mods? I don't know. So the lighting is starting to get awful. I bet it's really dark now. I wish I knew the cheat for daytime again. But we'll just do one last run, because I got to get back out and help my father-in-law with some stuff. But, you know, tell me what kind of videos you want. You know, just leave a comment. Let me know, because I'm open to creating whatever you want to see. I really love cars, so I can create car videos with GTA 5 all day long. Oh yeah, 209, 212. A little too fast for realism, but I guess if you did a basic tune, you could do that. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Till next time.